Greetings and salutations. Now, we're back with Hearthstone. This is post launch of Across the Timeways. And there's something I've noticed. Aside from, I have a few extra decks here that I've built. Um, One of the things I've noticed is a lot of the deck lists right now have cards that are currently available, but won't be available post rotation. And so this is why I've taken the liberty to make a few decks, such as Rafam, and I made a Rafam deck that doesn't use anything after rotation. So, like Lost City of Ungoro, Conflagrates Ungoro as well as Core. And I've avoided, at all possible, anything that deals with post-rotation. There's a reason for this. And yes, I run Zakali Flamemancer in mine. The reason I've done this is effectively to prove that these decks are still going to be viable after rotation. And there's a reason I've said this. The Demon Hunter creatureless deck right now has an incredible amount of damage to it. Like, the fact that you can play Headhunt for one and get your crewmates. You can play Emergency Meeting and get more crewmates. You know what I mean? And you have things like Blind Box to get you demons in your hand, Demonic Deal. All these are all going to rotate. You remove all these from the pool, and this deck does not really function all that well. Now, of course, this is also not taking into effect the mini set that we'll be launching. This is also not taking into effect the cards that will launch on rotation. But I'm trying to do this without any cards in rotation, because I want to do just cards that are available currently and will be available after February. And from what you can see, like, I'll play a few of these decks. Now, I have the creatureless one. I have a dormant deck, which tries to take a benefit of the Perennial Serpent, as it costs 4 less if a minion is dormant. So I thought, Paltry Flutterwing, play this on 1. Let's say you get to go second. You play this on 1. It dies. It summons a 2/2, right? So then after you get the 2/2, on turn 2, you can play Time Lost Glaive or something, or Grim Harvest, or something to make sure you have another dormant minion. However, on 3, you could coin into the Perennial Serpent. A 7/9 rush on turn 3 when you coin it out, pretty strong. But this is just to check this out. And by the way, the Conflux Crasher, this thing is bonkers. This right here is gonna be, if you think Ragnaros is bad, I've already won a few games with just this 50-50ing the last 7 damage. And it has rewind, so if you miss it the first time, you get it the second time. That curving into Ragnaros on 8, you're going to have a lot of people angry with just default cards. So, it's not, like, this is not a bad card. Conflux Crasher is not a bad card at all. But I'm going to be playing a bunch of these decks, and as you can see, I have Questing Bloodfighter, which takes advantage of the Bloodfighter. It takes advantage of the quest, and I don't think I have anything in here from before rotation. Pretty sure I was very fastidious about that. Which, by the way, Stadium Announcer will ruin the day of Quest Mage. Yeah. And yes, I opened a Gold Chronolord Epic. Yep, everything in here is above board. So I'm going to play a bunch of these. I don't think I've really figured out the quest one yet. I'll get there eventually. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out decks that'll work right after rotation. But let's start out with the Aura Paladin that I made. Which, by the way, I had a comment on my previous Hearthstone video about the fun Murloc deck. And it was to prove a point. And that point that I'm proving is, it's not fun. It's an unfun play pattern. Having a play pattern where you have counterplay is what generates that fun factor. Just curving into Murlocs the whole time it's not fun. And then he's like, well, why did you play that deck? To prove a point. That it's not fun. that's the idea. Now, what I did do is I threw in a little bit of the imbue package as well. I might want to keep the pedal picker because I've got the gold pedal. Just coin that on 2. Coin that on 2, then curve into the mall on 4. Draw Gelbin, play Gelbin on 8, get a whole host of this. But if I have enough mana, play Gelbin on 8, Dios on 9. Oh, there's Gelbin, so never mind. Let's swing the other side Maul. It'll get me Ysera. And then it'll get me Deos, I think. Well, there's Anachronos. If he kills that, then I get 2 cards for free. No big deal. Probably should have gone face, come to think of it. Because then I could just play an aura on 5. Play Manifested Timeways and nuke the board. And the reason why I went with the imbue package is because it felt like this deck needed more, like a larger plethora of creatures. So going with the imbue package kind of gives you those dragons, systematically throughout the thing, or just gives them to you now, which not ideal, but whatever. Maybe I should just wait until 8 and then play this, get a whole host of them, and then swing. Sure, give me more imbues. There's no way that could go wrong. Oh yeah, I forgot to put that in my deck. That's such a good card, too. That dragon, I mean, it is an absolutely... Drawing a minion, getting 2/2 on the minion, and you can rewind if you get the wrong minion. Absolute cinema. Let's see. If I swing there, it's not going to do me any good. Yeah, I could play Pedal Picker. What'd I get? Okay, that's not bad. Now he's just going to throw a whole bunch of nature spells at that guy. And there it went. He's going to kill the Churchurgeon. Wow, he didn't kill the Churchurgeon. Why not? Oh, here we go. He's got the... Yep, that one. Thunderquake. Then he gets the +0.
The sands speak, and I listen.
He gets the 0-cost one. Now he kills the Churchurgeon. Okay. So we'll do this. That's a guaranteed thing. Throw on the Earth Sign Maul and do that. Alright. So I got 8 cards in hand. I have Gelbin on 8. I don't want to do Anachronos unless he builds a big board.
The sands speak.
Oh yeah, by the way, something I've noticed. Okay, so I'm going to Anachronos. Actually, wait.
Awaken. Repent. Awaken.
Order low.
Drink with me, friend.
My petal and sword.
So something I've noticed, Rockstar came out and they announced that they are going to push back Grand Theft Auto 6 until November of next year. And their stock immediately plummeted 18%. And I sat there and I thought about it. I thought to myself, there's not much difference between Grand Theft Auto 3 and Grand Theft Auto 6. Graphical quality, sure. But there's not much difference, realistically speaking. Look at what you have. You have a massive amount of open world, right? And with that open world concept, hold up, let me think about this. Should I just bob and freeze? No, we're gonna Anachronos. So, what I've noticed is you've got a big problem. And that is, like, the game hasn't changed since Grand Theft Auto 3. Graphics-wise, yes. Some gameplay things, yes, because you could take cover behind vehicles and actually blind fire. But there's minor changes that haven't really changed much of anything at all, right? The only thing that really substantially changed between Grand Theft Auto 3 and Grand Theft Auto 5 is the fact that online play came in Grand Theft Auto 5. There's not much there. There's not a whole lot of meat on the potato, so to speak. Right? And some people will probably say, oh, I'm a cynic for saying something like that. To which I say, yeah, you're probably right. You done with this thunder shocking? Probably not. He's probably got another one. He's probably got another one. Is he going to swing? He is. That was ballsy. So what are we looking at? Maloran into Agamagan into Gelbin? No Agamagan. I might have to Gelbin. Yeah, I want to Gelbin quick. That's a spell I haven't seen in a hot minute. Wow, King Flora. Nope, High Priest Amet. And Archmage Aragal. And he got Rooney Time Explorer. Interesting. Well, the entire board comes back.
And I listen.
Oh, so this is a Bob angle for sure.
I remember this place well.
You're at Fire Plume Ridge. You're going to get the Raptors with Rush. And we will get the... Yeah, we'll get Radiant Crystals. Why not? I do need to play Gelbin, though. That's going to be bad. There it is. Ooh, because he didn't summon a minion, because it didn't kill him, but it also didn't summon the minion for him. Alright. No, I think that's a problem, to be honest with you. Alright, Gelbin. Yeah, I didn't play the other one. I need to get the Chronological Aura and the Manifested Time Waves out there. Hex. Nope. That's another spell I haven't seen in a hot minute either. Reincarnate? Jeez. Crazy.
The storm is in me.
Oh. Well, you don't get to draw cards because... Oopsies. Hmm. Ooh, that's nice. But what one to play? This one. That's crazy. Manifested Timeways is broken. I don't. That's not gonna survive. They're definitely gonna hex it. Oh, I thought I hit end turn. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. Why are you killing that? Okay.
From your errors as I have. Who dares disturb perfection?
I mean, I'm gonna end up giving him a lot of life, though. The dragon pool's getting a little weird with these new ones like this. Next turn, I'm gonna use Sarah. Give me 6 mana crystals. That'd be crazy. Wow. See what I mean about all these cards relying heavily on modern cards? And now he's gonna kill Deus.
My patience has reached its limit.
Okay, maybe not. Alright, we'll see what I get. Wow. Alright.
Save the future. I will in the past. You were destined to fail.
Much love for the Lich King.
And we'll wrap that aura there. I don't think he's got any more lifesteal or healing. He's got his Wind Fury Mace, but there it is. Now what's he gonna do? I think that's gonna help you, buddy. Huh? Okay. You do you, buddy. There is one card I have not gotten yet, and I do want, and I was going to put it in my warrior deck, and that's the one that says his damage becomes infinite next turn. Because the whole premise of it is you wait, and then you drop. You have not you drop. You don't drop a Zeri. You drop him, and then you drop your time warp, so that you get your extra turn, and then you get just infinite damage on your next swing.
King Crush versus
Ooh, I'm gonna die. That's probably it's one of two. It's one of two warlocks. It's either aggro warlock with Tachyon Barrage, or it's the other warlock, Rafam. Oh, somebody with more dollars than cents. That's what people like that are. They have more dollars than cents. They buy this thing. The Wisp is only there so that I could get value from Elise. It's Rafam Warlock. Oh, sweet. I'm not going to coin that out. I figured the Zombeasts would help with a little bit of late game value, mid game, late game value, because you could just play any sort of zombie or beast. Not zombie, but undead or beast. But I'm willing to bet this is Rafam Warlock. He's probably got the other one, which is production something, production plan. Yep, it's Rafam Warlock. Well, there's at least the Navigator.
I remember this place well.
Well, what do we want? We'll go with a fiver. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll grab that. I like discovering a spell, because a lot of the spells are really good. Your chances of getting a really solid spell are high. It's definitely Rafam. Take a look at the deck size, 32. Yeah. Means I have to kill him before he gets all 10 of his Rafams.
Go on, take a bite.
Hey, free card, I'll take it. Ain't gonna hurt my life. Ain't gonna hurt my life. Like Ancient of Yore. Funny how I had that same idea, playing Ancient of Yore. Ooh. Blood draw into Life Render. It should be able to kill that. Even if it doesn't, I'll just use Ghoul Charge to hit it with a Poison Breath.
I remember this place well.
It's definitely going to be one of these games where it comes down to the wire, but like having to do a lot of damage to him is not helping because they must not have been drawing their cards. I'll take it though. I'm gonna play this one again because they conceded. This one's gonna be a bit longer video. Actually, better yet, we'll come back around to it. I'll show you how little teeth the creatureless one has. I mean, I don't know why the Rafam Warlock conceded, unless he drew all of his high-cost Rafams. Another one.
Corruption is at my beck and call. Dead men tell no tales.
I like those two, but not the I-beam. Alright, that's good. Another Reform deck, I bet. Nope. So it's probably aggro lock. I'll know if he Tachyon barrages into a Coyote. Point Tachyon Coyote. Aggro lock. Well, that's fun. Gonna have to play that on 4. So it'll be that and that next turn. I'll be dead by turn 4. This just in. I'll go face. Ooh. That's kind of disgusting that you rolled that. He's got entropic whatever. It's in his hand already. It's gonna give him +1/+1. They'll be both be 5/5s. Yeah, that has that or Tachyon. There's Tachyon. Yep. Like I said, there's only 2 Warlock types. Oh, that's terrible. Thanks, I hate it. So I'm gonna do Grim Harvest. Never mind, I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna have to play Grim Harvest into I-beam or something to try to stay ahead of it. I could do Eldrachi Warblades the next turn after that, assuming I survive. Or I could just do this and nuke his entire... I'm gonna do this and nuke his entire board. I'm just gonna hard play the I-beam. I didn't want to play it for 3, but didn't have much of a choice. Okay. Alright, I like it. I want them both dead. Hit them both with the Aeon Rend. Nail it. Never mind. Play this. Try to get to a spell. But you'll see, I'm still losing to the Warlock. Wait a minute. Wait just a second. Got it. That was double top deck dream right there. Not a whole lot of teeth in that no minion deck. It's not like the other one. The other creatures deck, forget it. It's all over the place because I could have done like 8 different, workshop mishaps or whatever and blown up his board 20 times. This one I call it Rob Rotten because it's kind of what it does. It uses Deja Vu and then Nightmare Fuel. Gonna be a lot of card theft rogue, thief rogue, when it rolls over to the next one, when it rotates. The guy's name is Gutter Dog. Yikes.
The dream must be protected.
Double yikes. Can I get something that isn't terrible? Never mind. I tried. One zombie. Really now? Ugh. That helps nobody. I might actually have to coin into Hench Clan. Hench Clan's now core, by the way. Which I like.
The citadel stands strong.
Really now? It's looking like a coin hench angle. Didn't really want to. Cease to exist isn't bad. I'll take it. Kill that. I'm not going to Shadow Step him. I'm going to hold on to that Shadow Step for something else. Assuming I survive. That's a big assumption. Oh, God.
Ooh, get down.
Ridiculous. Ah. Maybe I will Shadow Step him now, because I don't want him to die. Draw 2 cards. Have 1 reduced by 2. Really now. This isn't going well. This whole premise, like, I was supposed to get, like, Deja Vu and Nightmare Fuel early. And if I could somehow get ahead of it, I can. But it's hard to do, because I need to get Nightmare Fuel to get the Dark Gift to get the Cinder Sword buff. So it's kind of like Weapon Burn Rogue, but different. Yeah, I'm totally dead. No two ways about that. So this isn't... Oh, there's that now. It's a bit late, but we'll take it. I like it. I like that too. I mean, I could have done the Shadow Cloaked Assailant and then shuffled it back into his deck. Ouch. Ouch. Thank you. That's the best thing he could have silenced. And if I can hold on, that'd be great. But it's looking grim. Really? You're going to trade there? Ah, the Frost Strike. Yep. And he still has Corpsicle. That's the other reason he did it. Yeah. He's going to Corpsicle for 3. I'm at 5. I do this. I'm go to 11. He swings. Ah. That's rough. Gee, which one do I want reduced? That was a terrible game. I really want to know why are you low rolling? Well, then again, I just high rolled. As I say, I just high rolled on the previous one. So me low rolling now, and then of course I'm gonna burn Tess off the top. You watch. I just know what's coming. I'm gonna play this one probably again because I didn't even get like normally I don't have this many cards in my hand. Normally it's just by turn 3 I've already hand dumped and I play. There's something I play that draws cards. It's not Dubious Purchase because that's rotating. So there's something I play that draws me cards that it fills my hand back up. But it's basically just spit out a whole bunch of stuff and then play Tess on 7, play Ashimane on 9. I think it's this. Dethrone. Yep. Yeah, it's a Blonde Zombie deck. Burn Tess off the top.
Hand is
Oh.
too full.
Burns a Cinder Sword. Oh, sweet. There's the card I was looking for after all this time. Oh. Sure. Take that. Put you on.
You really think you are in control here?
And then I'm dead anyway, so YOLO.
I give up.
We'll come back to that one. I'll do the Questing Blood Fighter, and then I'll do because I put all my Blood Fighters in there. So Questing Blood Fighter is a very slow deck, obviously because it's using the Warrior Quest, and it uses Warrior got quite a bit of card fetch. Oh boy! Wait, hold on. It's coming to me. Murloc Paladin. There's a reason I didn't mulligan this. This if I draw the card that's Precursory Strike or whatever it's called, does 3 damage, allows me to draw a card that's higher than 5, but I have to have a card that's higher than 5 in my hand. Golak Adepts. Oh wow, which means he's got to be Imbue Paladin. So he's going to play the turn 2, summon a 2-cost Imbue. Wow. You know what? It's kind of sad that you could just almost guess the type of deck they're playing. Almost. I mean, you're not going to build a complete Fabled deck around the Warrior. That's why I just kind of weaved him into this type of Warrior deck. So I got to play Ancient of Yore. So I don't want to waste the Bulwark of Azzinoth yet. That'll come in a couple of turns when he plays an Aura and everything gets 2-1. Starts smacking me for life totals. Double Ancient of Yore? Yikes. I hate that card so much. There's Precursory Strike. So I can use that. Yeah. There's Brawl Blood Fighter. Yeah, we'll do that one. There's Chronolord Epic. That only works on cards he's played. Can't really do the Stadium Armorer or Stadium Announcer because it's gonna. Well, there goes my bulwark, pretty much. I'm gonna brawl this. There we go. Now I can play the other one. I need all the pit fighters in my hand, blood fighters in my hand in order to gain the benefit from them. What was that? What did he play? Oh, Trustfall. This does not work when they summon.
The time ways are ours.
There's the Aegis of Light.
Have a problem. I grow weary.
There's a Wisp. Throw that out there. There's another brawl target. Oh yeah, that's a brawl target and a half.
You were destined to fail. My vision says, right now! Does anyone copy?
Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Everybody but one of them.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
I was given Ride Cleaver and he was given Cinder Sword. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Not that it matters. Oh. There's Nathendra. That's a fun card. Probably got a great Dracorex here in a minute. Ooh. You might have to. Trade. Then Great Dracorex. Might be interesting. Into a Shell NATO. I don't have the mana for that on one turn, but... he played that. So wait, 7 and 4 is not enough. It's better if I play this and do that. And then do that into this. Now Nathendra only comes back as a 5. I can I could play this, swing with it. It'll kill Nathendra. Nathendra then, why would you do that? Just trade with your, are you high? Just trade with your poisonous. Oh yeah, this is totally a Shell NATO angle. Ooh. Alright, so that dies immediately.
Great dark beyond, there is still light. In the ring, blood speaks. With valor.
Nathendra comes back as a 2-drop.
Get out of our nest.
Into the dome. That's fine. I didn't have the third blood fighter. Got rid of the poisonous though. I'm gonna take 14. And then some.
Druids of Azeroth, gods of the wild, the dream beckons.
Now I'm gonna play this. Cool. Actually, we'll do this, then that. Yeah, let's do it. Give me that slice of bread.
Get out of our nest! The fate of the world.
That's bad.
Balance.
Ooh, Barnabas the Stomper. Play that, reduce everything to 0. Why? Consecrate. I'm dead. Because that's 14, 16, 20, 25. I literally was at like 10 health. Imbue Value Paladin. Ain't it just the wonderful? It's the best. Seriously, can't wait for a lot of cards to rotate. It's not gonna help the Imbue Paladin. Because they'll still have a lot of it. They'll still have all their Imbue cards in their rotation. There's a lot of other cards that just need to rotate, though.
None can escape my fury.
I fight for the glory of the Horde.
Yikes. That's a bad opening hand. I want to play Reform Warlock. That's going to be the one coming up next. Reform Warlock's a lot of fun. Flux Revenant into... what, just Lightning Rod? On 3? Play Totem on 2, unless I get the one card that says, gets 1/1 and I draw a card. I have Quest Rogue. I bet this one's running the Crystal Knife, or whatever. The one card that... I guess it's called Crystal. It might be called Crystal Dagger. Most people don't run it. I do. Crystal Shard. Not Crystal Shard. Can't be Crystal Shard. I'm getting it confused with Obsidian Shard, which was an amazing weapon back in the day. I think that was Descent of Dragons.
Heads of shells.
Now that card is a bloat card. You never want to run that merchant. Bad idea. See, that right there is what I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll do it.
What lies ahead remains in flux.
Nature Shaman. Now, because I played a nature spell, this comes in with a 1/1 and I draw a card. Dubious.
Find me.
Oh, Illusory Greenwing. Hex off the top rope? Nope.
The sands speak, and I listen.
There's the Hex.
Find me in the dream.
Find me in the dream. Well, here. Find this. And then we'll go... zzz, and then... zzz.
Instability.
And no, I don't have the High King. I don't have Muradin. So this is a no Muradin, no Fabled Shaman deck. That's all nature spells. Heads or gimmick card. Gotta Shadow Step him and then play another?
Look right past me.
Nope. He's gonna play a card and get his minion killed.
Sun Stream.
Right on the spell totem. Every time.
This treasure ain't fit for our pirate.
So, what are we talking here? Oh, and he got the rush minion. How about that? Nice little high roll there. I like that. But I like that better. And then we just go. Now, I'm glad that they kept her around from Showdown in the Badlands. I think it was from Showdown in the Badlands. Could have been somewhere else. Really good card. Yep. So we're going to do what? Farseer Woe into... Nascent? Static Shock, huh? Yeah, we're going to have to do that. Agatha's Scheme. Ooh, that's nasty. Transform any minions into ones that cost more than one. Ooh, I like that too. Yeah, we'll hit him with this. Ooh, give my totems 2 attack. I like it. I mean, I'll keep it going. Don't let me stop you. Worth. 100% worth. Just sitting there, just oh yeah, let me just get all these spells out of nowhere, just pulling them out of a hole in the ground. Awesome, you got Master Dusk. Glad to see it. Just lightning storm the whole lot.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Huh?
Excellent technique.
Interesting. So everybody can have that. Transform a minion into a random one that costs 3 more. Actually, we'll do that, and then we'll just recover health. Ooh, Voltaic Burst, I like that. Friendly minion that costs 1 more. Yeah, you know what? We'll take a Primordial Wave. Just randomness. Transform enemy minions into one that costs 1 less, one mine, and one more. Not bad. Okay. Whatever.
What lies ahead remains in flux.
Fools, you cannot outrun infinity. Alright, I don't need to. I'll just... See what I mean about that? Cards that need to rotate? You see now?
Oh, I can make you talk.
That pirate needs to rotate. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I'm just delaying the inevitable. Which is sad, because I could... Yeah, there's the... What is that, the fourth one?
Now this is treasure.
Here we go. Oh, let's see here. Interesting. You know what? We'll do this. Why not? No, we're gonna rewind that one. Can I get a minion with Rush? Nope. I'm dead. See what I mean about cards that need to rotate? Dorian, Gigantic Thingy, the Pirate that allowed all that shenanigans to go on. All those cards need to rotate. This is why I've said multiple times when they bring out a final expansion of a series, like in a year, rotate the old ones. Because then you don't have to suffer with it for 3 months. Because how many times has that Sandbox Pirate been in a shenanigans rogue deck?
Victory or death!
I am Rafa, the Supreme Salesman!
I love Rafam. He's great. This one's gonna take a while. And he can play the quest, doesn't matter. He can play the quest to kill Jaden. He can play everything. All I have to do is get to my Rafams. There's Jiraxis. Conjured power. Fractured power, actually. Wait, does that count as a fracture? Shatter? No, it doesn't. Wait, does it? Does it say shatter? No, destroy. I was gonna say, because there's a card out there that's basically shatter whenever you play a shatter card. Oh, pardon me, whenever you play a shatter card, it does 2 damage to all enemies.
Job's done.
Ooh, that's nice. Play another fractured power. I have to worry about him getting to his Ham the Hungry. There's that Rafam. We'll actually do that. Ooh. I'll take it. Give your Rafams 2-2? Sure. So on 6, I'll play the 2-2 and the Fractured Power again.
I remember this place well.
Yeah. There's 8 left, so you figure 7, 6, 5. Then there's 5 left in there. Depends on what I top deck. Dark Alley Pact. It's a good card. If you're holding another Reform, summon a copy of this. There's always room for dessert. I dread hearing that. Brawl. Oh. It's actually a good move. Play that into a shield slam. Sure. So next turn, I know I wanted to play Fractured Power, but I'm not even gonna bother with it. Okay. I'm just gonna use this to destroy one of my Reforms or the Gator. Is he really gonna double trade? Wow, he is gonna double trade. Bold. Oops. For that. Five left. So there's 4, and there's 3. There's 4 more in there. The 1 mana, the 3 mana, and the 8 mana. Neat. I have other cards in there too, like Ysera. I still worry that he's going to get Ham the Hungry. Zakali Flame. I'm going to have to play the other Reform. There's Cursed Catacombs. So play that into the other Reform, into the Zakali. So long as I get a Reform. Actually, no, I'd have to play the other Reform. Weak. Weak. So we play Reform into Hellfire. We'll tap Conflagrate. Reforms. Maybe Dark Alley packed into Zakali into cheaper stuff. Maybe. I can't. I have to play at least one. That's the game. He pulled it out with a dirty rat. I lose. Oh, can't wait for that card to rotate too. I knew it was going to pull that one. I knew it was going to pull the Reform. Anyway, that was all of the decks that I've made so far. I don't have the priest deck, or I don't have Medivh, so I can't make the priest deck. And I don't know. I've taken a look at it. I don't like the Medivh card. I really don't. Like, there's not enough support for that. Double the damage and healing of your spells. There's just not enough support for it. Like, if you were to go to Wild, however, right? You were to Wild, you come all the way down here to 2 mana. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, where are you? Now you'd have support for it. You play Atiash for 0 after you play Medivh. So you play Medivh for 10. You have Ysera, so now you're up to 14 mana. You play Medivh, you get Atiash for free. You get Karazhan for free. You double Mind Blast. They're down 20 life. But Mind Blast isn't in regular right now. And the only other card that you could use that is even remotely good with it is going to rotate. So what's the point? And it would do damage to both of you. 8 damage to both of you. So there's no point in running Acupuncture. You can restore health, but whoop-de-doo. Like, there's just no... There's no point. See what I mean? Like, there's no direct damage that this would do any good for. Holy Nova. So for 3 mana, you get to do 4. Whoa. Maybe, just maybe, if you were to somehow ramp into playing, like, Tyrande, into Elune, into getting his stupid Atiash, into Moonwelling. Now you're talking 16 damage on a single Moonwell. Or if you could somehow do damage to yourself, which doesn't matter because those cards are going to rotate, you could do the Hot Coals. But see what I mean? It's like, I don't know, the card just feels bad. The card feels bad to play. And as for Dirty Rat, I know it's core, but they need to cycle out core. I don't like Dirty Rat. Dirty Rat's always been one of those things. It's like, oh, you have a combo piece? Well, let me just pull it out of your deck and ruin your deck. It's no different than anti-combo Warlock that Disguised Toast played years ago. And he named it Toilet Drake. Same thing. It's one of those things, like, if you were to pull it out with Dirty Rat, would that ruin the Rafam deck? Meaning if you didn't pull the one Rafam, if you pulled another Rafam, it's not technically played. Right? Right. So, when I get more dust, the next card I'm going to craft is probably Krona. Probably Krona? Yeah, because I don't have Krona. What is Krona 4 cost? Actually, I could probably just do that right there and just disenchant it and make Krona. Krona's a 6 cost. Okay. If you think about it, you go Krona into whatever. Something I want to test is this. Cast 2 random nature spells. I'm not going to do... Pardon me. I'm not going to do it in this video. I'll test it off camera, and then I'll come back and tell you. I want to see if those 2 random druid spells actually work with Hemel Rune Totem, Imbue Druid. I'll see if it works. If it doesn't, oh well. But I hope you enjoyed this video. That was my plethora of decks. Some of them worked, some of them didn't. The Rafam deck didn't work because it got Dirty Ratted. If it wasn't for Dirty Rat and Hamul, because, I mean, not Hamul, if he played Ham the Hungry, I would have lost too, because Ham the Hungry would have eaten one of the Rafams. So yeah. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have won that game, because then I would have just played up all the Rafams, dropped Rafam, and then bzzzt to the face. And it's just a disintegration beam. But yeah, there is some support for it. My Aura Paladin deck needs a little work, needs a little adjusting, but again, I'm not using cards that are going to rotate. I'm trying to... every single deck I had did not use a single card that is going to rotate. Because I wanted to see how good these decks would be after rotation, which means after the mini set. Though I am excited to see what they do in the mini set, because I'm hoping I think they're going to bring out Shatter as a mechanic. Because there's a guy who's a 4-mana minion, I believe. Wait, what's that say? If you're holding a dragon, get taunt and divine shield. That's gross. That's a gross card too, by the way. A lot of people are running Hourglass Attendant. That thing is disgusting. Where are you? Maybe he's a 3-mana card. Actually, I could just probably type in Shatter. Yeah. Whenever you shatter a card, there's only one card that shatters Shard Turret. That doesn't count. Whenever you shatter a card. What shattering? Who? How? That's got to be in the next time. The mini set. They've got to be bringing out Shatter as a keyword in the mini set. Because this is the only card. This card is so out of place. But nevertheless, hope you all enjoyed the video. I know I did. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow. And as always, have a good one. I have one final thing to say before I go. If you wanted to play... There went my camera. If you wanted to play a game that was a sandbox, kind of like GTA, but was better, it's called Crackdown. Look for it. It's a real good game. If you've never played it, try it. Have a good one.